The new compact laptop Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 belongs to the ROG, Republic of Gamers, family, a separate line of the company's products aimed at gamers and enthusiasts. Today, the incredible number of models Asus makes is hard to figure out, although the division into TUF, Strix, and Zephyrus lines helps a little, and it is even more difficult to stand out as something special. However, the ROG Zephyrus G14 seems to have managed to do just that, thanks to a spectacular and original solution in the form of a customizable AniMe Matrix display on the lid. However, this feature, although interesting, is far from the main one for the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14, which we will tell you about in detail in today's video. What's in the packaging? The Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 is sealed in a small cardboard box with a plastic carrying handle. The box is stylized as a laptop matrix display and contains only the model name with the ROG logo. Together with the laptop in the box, there was only a power adapter and a separate cable with a North American plug. Appearance and ergonomics. In terms of design, the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 can be called a calm and seasoned laptop. Our version is made in metallic gray. There is also a version in pearl white, which visually looks more attractive and light. The width and depth of the laptop are very small, only 324 and 222 mm, respectively. But the thickness, 20 mm, is too big by modern standards. It is increased due to the LED backlight built into the display cover. ROG Zephyrus G14 weighs 1.7 kg in our configuration. The ROG Zephyrus G14 version without the LED cover is 2 mm thinner and 0.1 kg lighter. The upper panel of the laptop, like the entire body, is made of an alloy of magnesium with aluminum and is diagonally divided into two almost equal halves. The slightly larger one is dotted with 6,536 holes, under which there are 1,215 white mini LEDs that create any image at the user's request. Logos, equalizer, current date, percentage of battery charge, etc. can be displayed here. It is difficult to say whether such a panel will be useful from a practical point of view for the owner of the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14, but it works flawlessly to attract the attention of others. The bottom panel of the laptop is equipped with 4 rubber feet that prevent the device from sliding on surfaces, and also has a sufficient number of ventilation grills. The front end is completely blind, does not have any connectors or grills. There is also no notch here for more convenient opening of the lid, which is definitely missing. At the back of the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14, you can see a massive ventilation grill. All interface ports of the laptop are displayed on its sides. On the right are one USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C port, two USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type-A ports and a Kensington lock hole. On the left there is a power connector, an HDMI video output, a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C port with support for DisplayPort 1.4 and the power delivery standard, as well as a combo headphone and microphone jack. Note that on the sides of the laptop there are additional ventilation grills. Conveniently, the indicators for power, battery charging and drive activity are displayed above the keyboard, and are always in front of your eyes. The laptop lid opens 135 degrees. The opening mechanism is implemented on the proprietary ergo lift hinges, which raise the back of the laptop above the work surface, improving ventilation of the insides. At the end of the external inspection of the ROG Zephyrus G14, we note the traditionally high build quality of the case for Asus and the exact adjustment of all parts to each other. In addition, the case is not easily soiled, since it does not have glossy surfaces, which means that during active use it will retain its pleasant appearance longer. Input devices. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 has a compact membrane type keyboard without a block of numeric keys. Most keys are 15 by 15 in size. Both Shift and Enter are enlarged. The key travel is 1.2 mm. The presses are very soft and tactily pleasant, but there is practically no feedback when printing, as almost always happens with laptop keyboards. In addition to the dual-function F1 F12 function keys, small keys for adjusting the volume, turning the microphone on or off and the ROG key designed to launch the Asus Armory Crate utility are displayed above the keyboard. The keyboard also has a backlight. It is 3-level and disabled, but even the brightest level in daylight is not enough. Everything is in order at night. The dimensions of the 2-button touchpad, built exactly in the center of the panel under the keyboard, are 105 x 61 mm. No backlash or squeaks were detected when working with the touchpad. We add that this laptop model does not have a webcam, the manufacturer supplies it as an option. Instead, Asus suggests using a separate ROG GC21 camera, but we think most users would like to see it right in the box with the ROG Zephyrus G14, and not purchase it for extra money. Disassembly features and components. The bottom panel of the laptop is secured with 14 screws for a Phillips screwdriver and is removed entirely, opening up access to a massive cooling system and almost all hardware components. The laptop uses a combined RAM standard DDR4 with a total capacity of 16 GB. Half is soldered on the motherboard, and the other half is a Micron SO-DIMM module installed in a single slot.
There is 6 GB of video memory of the GDDR6 standard, operating at an effective frequency of 11,240 MHz, which, with a 192-bit bus, provides the video card with a bandwidth of 269.8 GB. The graphics processor, judging by the characteristics, should work at frequencies of 1075 to 1285 MHz, but in practice they are completely different.
Our version of the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 comes with a 1TB NUM SSD. The manufacturer of the drive is Intel. This is the 660p model. There is no wired network adapter in the laptop, and the wireless one is implemented by the Intel AX200NGW module, which supports Wi-Fi 6, 802.11ax, MIMO 2x2 mode and operates in the 2.4 and 5 GHz frequency bands with a channel width of up to 160 MHz. Sound. Despite the laptop's compact dimensions, the sound in the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 makes a very good impression. It is implemented by the Realtek codec and 4 speakers, 2 of which are located directly on the working surface, on top of the case, and 2 more are brought down. Measurement of the maximum volume of the built-in speakers was carried out when playing a sound file with pink noise. The maximum volume was 74.1 dB. It is the last pair of speakers that add low frequencies to the sound, which, as a rule, are completely devoid of all compact models. The volume reserve of the built-in acoustics is more than sufficient for a room of 20 square meters. We also add that the laptop supports Dolby Atmos surround sound technology. Workload. The compact size of the laptop and the presence of productive components set Asus engineers the difficult task of dissipating and distributing heat generated by the processor and video card. To solve it, the designers used 5 heat pipes, 4 radiators and 2 tangential fans at once. Air enters the fans through the lower air vents and is discharged back and sides through radiators. The latter consist of 209 thinnest plates, 0.15 mm, and the total area of the radiators is 68 plus 8 68 square mm. The fans use straight-end blade liquid crystal polymer blades that are 33% thicker than other similar fans and can handle high loads at maximum RPM. Battery life. Our version of the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 comes with a 180 watts maximum power adapter. The total length of the power adapter cables is 2.6 meters. The laptop has a 76 watt-hours, 4,800 mAh, lithium polymer battery. Its charge time from 4% to 99% is 1 hour and 59 minutes, the average result of 3 full charges. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 is positioned by the manufacturer as a stylish and compact gaming model, and our review fully confirms this positioning. The notebook has an original AniMe Matrix panel on the lid, which makes it attractive for young people and people who want to stand out from the crowd. In terms of size, you can only make claims to the thickness, which in our modification of the laptop is just a consequence of the Matrix display. By 2 other dimensions, as well as by weight, the Zephyrus G14 corresponds to the class of compact laptops. The hardware configuration of the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 and the GA401IV modification also does not cause problems. The high-performance 8-core AMD Ryzen 7 4800HS processor is ideally suited for the modern NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 Max-Q graphics card. 16 GB of RAM is enough for any modern games, and a fast 1TB SSD is provided for installing them. It's a shame there isn't another M.2 slot for the future. Separately, it is worth highlighting a typically high-quality sound with low frequencies and a huge headroom. a Wi-Fi 6 wireless network adapter and high-speed USB ports. The combination of compact size and productive hardware made this model noisy and hot in game and other demanding modes. The SSD also heats up decently, for the durability of which we would be the first concern. Unfortunately, the laptop does not have such an important accessory for mobility as a webcam, and a card reader would not be in the way. We can add that the keyboard is inconvenient for regular work with texts, but this problem is common to all compact notebook models. And yet the overall impression of the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 is confidently positive, since the laptop has more advantages, and they are noticeably more significant than the indicated disadvantages. In addition, let's not forget about the excellent autonomy of this model when watching a video or in everyday work. Very few compact laptops can boast of 10 hours of battery life, and from those that you can comfortably play Metro Exodus with, if you need it, there are only a few. We hope this review might have helped some of you in one way or another. Do let us know what laptop are you deciding to buy and why in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching.